morning. Today is Sunday, December 22nd. There's a mail truck out. I remember when I was little, there were so many Christmas cards sent out that the day before Christmas there was 2 deliveries of mail. They delivered in the morning and then they delivered again at night, so you got all your Christmas cards on time. Memories. Okay, we're on our way to church. And I was writing out Christmas cards and thank you cards, and I lost track of time, so I'm going to be a couple minutes late for church. I don't like being late for church. It's probably going to be about 3 or 4 minutes late. Better late than never, as they say. But we have a birthday today. Today is Judy Herman's birthday. So Judy, you get a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Judy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And it's also my niece Kylie's 16th birthday. She's 16 today. Happy birthday, Kylie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kylie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, what else? Oh, I wanted to wish all my Jewish friends a happy Hanukkah, because happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah starts today. So happy Hanukkah. I don't know that there's a song other than Adam Sandler's. And I don't want to sing anything disrespectful, so I just want you to know that I'm wishing you with all my deepest heart a happy Hanukkah. And I want to say prayers for Dave, because Dave needs our prayers, and so I'm going to offer up my Mass and my communion for Dave today. And what else can we talk about? I do have to go to Kroger's because I have to get the stuff to make the stuffing, or the dressing, whatever you want to call it, for my turkey for tomorrow, because tomorrow is my Christmas Eve dinner. So I want to get that. So I just got to get a couple things like that. Not a lot, just a couple things. But I'm running out of stories. But my son Jibby reminded me of the fact, this is kind of it's a funny Christmas story in a way, but my mother and father used to have parties all the time. In the summer, we had block parties on our block growing up, and each summer it would be at someone different's house, and like decorate it with all the Christmas lights and make it really festive and everything. But my mother always had a Christmas party for her family and friends. And this one particular Christmas, Jim and I we had just got engaged on Valentine's Day. So it was that same year that we got engaged. And Jim was home on leave around Christmas time from the service. And my mother was having this Christmas party. My Aunt Agnes, her favorite drink was a Boilermaker. Which a Boilermaker, if anybody doesn't know, is a glass of beer with a shot of whiskey that you drop the shot glass into the beer and then you drink it. She was famous for her Boilermakers. She could drink a lot. So Jim was home from leave, and so he started drinking them with her, because my parents had a really nice bar down the basement, and so they were standing around the bar and they were drinking it, and I kept telling him, I says, you're drinking a little bit too much. Jim's been drinking forever, so I mean, he thought he could handle his liquor, and he thought, like, here's this older woman, of course he can drink just as much, if not more, than this older woman could. So he was trying to match her drink for drink, and they were going crazy. And then all of a sudden Jim started crying, and he couldn't, uncontrollably crying. And so I went over and I go, what's the matter? Why are you crying? And he started laughing so hard. It was unbelievable how hard he was laughing. And I go, well, what are you laughing about now? He says, I'm laughing because I don't know why I'm crying. And then all of a sudden he started crying again. And I said, now why are you crying? And he says, well, because I'm crying because I don't know why I'm laughing. He got so plastered. We called his mother and told her that he was going to just spend the night at our house. And back then that was like, you just didn't do that. But my mother talked to his mother, and so it was all settled that Jim was going to stay there. So he spent the night, and then he was in my brother's room. So then in the morning when we got up for breakfast, and we were eating breakfast, and Jim comes in, and my mother says to him, now my family, we're very jokester. I don't know if you've come across that, but we're like very jokey type of people. And so he sits down at the table, very embarrassed, because he was made a fool of himself the day before in front of my family and everything. And a lot of them, that was the first time they were meeting him. So my mother sits down and hands him his breakfast and says to him, "You know, Jim, I didn't mind inviting you to my Christmas party, and I didn't mind introducing you to my family and friends that didn't know you before, and I really truly didn't mind that you got drunk, and I don't mind that you tried to outdrink my sister, and I really truly don't mind that you had to spend the night. But I'll tell you, I'll draw the line is when you woke up in the middle of the night and needed help going to the bathroom." Jim was mortified. He says, "What?" She said, "Yes, you didn't know how to go to the bathroom. I had to help you and tell you how to do it." He was so humiliated and so embarrassed, and he just got up from the table and he says, I gotta go. And I go, "Mom, why did you do that?" And she says, "I was just joking. It wasn't true." So I had to run after Jim. And I said, "My mother was just joking. That didn't really happen." He says, "I have no memory of what happened." And I said, she assures me it really didn't happen. And so then my brother Mike and Pat said, "No, she never came in our room. You never got up during the night. You were out like a light." So this day, we always tease him every once in a while and say, "Do you need any help going to the bathroom?" Can you imagine how embarrassing that had to have been for him? Anyway, so that's a Christmas memory. I forgot about my parents' Christmas parties. They had one every year. They were always so much fun. Everybody got so drunk. And back then, like, they drank and drove. It's just, that reminds me of another memory of my mother. I'll have to tell that one tomorrow. It was a different time. It really was a different time. It's that you couldn't get away with the things that they did then. If you did them now, you'd be thrown in jail. You really would. But a good time was had by all, is all I can say. So, see how late I am. Oh, you know what? I made pretty good time. I don't think I'm going to be late. I always like to get here a little bit early, just in case. So, I guess I didn't leave at the same time I like to leave at, so I can get here early. So, I am just on time. I'll be fine. The bells haven't even started ringing yet. Bells will be ringing. Anyway, I've run out of family members to share Christmas stories with. I still haven't seen Sebastian. So hopefully, I'll see him tomorrow, so hopefully I can get a memory for tomorrow's video. But I'm going to share a memory from my friend Donna. She was at the party. Her daughter was born today too, Michelle, but Michelle doesn't watch, so she doesn't get a song. So here's her Christmas memory, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And I am going to stay on track today, because I am determined that I am not going to let these holidays get the best of me. So the holidays will not do me in. Okay, talk to you guys later. No. Okay, this is my friend Donna. Say hi, Donna.
Hi.
She's going to share a Christmas memory.
Well, my Christmas memory is when my daughter was born on December 22nd, and it was very lovely. I brought her home Christmas Day, and she has 2 brothers, so I had all my shopping done, and I just got them all kinds of things, and they had a wonderful Christmas, and they loved their little baby sister.
Did they put her in a stocking?
They put her in a stocking.
There.
I brought her home from Bon Secours in a stocking.
There you go.
I didn't know that.